Disclaimer: my content is made for 18 and adult content not made for kids. Okay, so I need to say this
Alright.
because YouTube has become fear-mongering. So the people that are moderating on YouTube that are trying to remove people's comments when they're making Beyblade videos. So if anyone, I suggest for anyone who's watching this video, just go to my the community tab, and click on that. So for when it comes to comments, I'll already have a link in the description. You know what I'm saying? Because this is getting ridiculous now. And so to you, YouTube, because you want to keep being fear mongering with this stuff, I'm going to start getting crafty now. Because this is way out of hand now. Okay, now back to the video. This is a new launch technique that I created. I want to let you know that when using this, this is a professional launch technique. I'm not saying this out of pride or anything like that. I'm just saying because, Beyblade is like a sport, and just like any sport, certain techniques or moves you can injure yourself. So I'm just letting you know that I am not liable if you get any injuries by doing what I do. All I can say is don't do this at home. Like I said, what I'm doing is something that professionals would do. So I'm just putting that out there that I am not, for whatever happens, I am not liable for it or responsible if you hurt yourself. Alright, and I already did the disclaimer, so there's that. So this technique is called the Falcon Claw, or alternate name the Falcon Launch. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your two fingers almost like like a bird's claw or eagle claw, and you're gonna put it on top of the launcher. So I'm just showing you an example of what it should look like. So just so like this, however way you can position your hands or fingers when performing this technique, right? So this is what it should look like. Okay, so the next thing is, when using this, you could use it like a sliding chute. So if you want to aim it like a sliding chute, you have to aim it somewhat slightly, not trying to have it in an angle that's too much, because it's not going to do what it was intended to do. But for different Beyblades, it might act or work differently for whatever Beyblade you're using, whatever customization you're using. So to just bear that, keep that in mind. Now the next thing is, for the ripcord or a string launcher, for your other hand, you want to have your hand in a position like this. Well, string launcher, I can't really say much for the string launcher, but this is just an example with your other hand that you have to. I guess the best way to put it, when you're using this method for Beyblading, you want to make sure that the ripcord, your hand is like kind of under the ripcord, basically. You know what I'm saying? Where it's kind of like it's underneath the ripcord for when you're pulling. You could probably do it some other type of way, but it might not work. But I guess it just depends on how you use it, right? So just showing you again like how it should look, just like this. Unfortunately, I don't have a stadium right now because of my situation. However, other than that, this is a new launching technique that I came up with when using like Beyblades like Dronzer. And I will say I'm not sure how this launch technique will work with left spins, but I do know for why I use this launch technique in the first place is when I was using my Dronzer against a left spin Beyblade like Longinus. I literally had to use this launching method for it to even beat a Beyblade like Longinus. To even beat a Beyblade like Guilty, that's what I had to do. But yes, again, the other hand underneath the launcher, just like this with the ripcord. So you want to have your other hand in a position like that, right? So that's about it. That's all I wanted to share and show. And like I said before, even with the disclaimer, you know, I'm not liable and I'm not responsible for whatever happens when you use this launching technique. This is a professional launching technique. No cap. And that's it. Have a nice day.